Hello Aquarius, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. Your theme for February 2020 is the world, unity, completion, achievement, the closing of one chapter to start a new one, the finishing of the big picture so that you can move on, onwards and upwards to the next new thing. It's literally like a leveling up, okay? This also could represent travel, and always remember, the world is your oyster, all right? So I've already shuffled the cards off camera. I'm just shuffling them. So let's see what's in store for you. Oh my gosh. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. So I'm picking 4 cards from my Tarot of the Cat deck to represent what's happening on the surface. All right. And then I'm picking 4 cards from my Tarot of the Thoth deck to represent what's happening beneath the surface. And there's a lot going on for you this month. And last but definitely not least, I'm going to pick 4 advice cards for each week of the month to see how to make the absolute best situation possible. Whoa! And you've got a lot going on. Make sure you stick around until the end where you pick your own destiny cards, okay? And you use your intuition to do that. All right, so first week of the month, we have got the Death card. This could possibly be a Scorpio influence, but usually it is the end of a cycle, and you have a cycle to finish before you can move on, all right, to what's next for you in the world, right? It can be painful and it sucks often, but you can't stick around and try and expect for there to be growth in something that's old news. It's over. You need to move on, okay? And you will eventually. What I see beneath the surface is the Lovers, okay? This also could possibly be a Gemini influence, but is it a love relationship that had to come to an end, or is it the end of a previous relationship or something that was holding you back from a love relationship, okay? This ending might be lining you up for a proper romantic love relationship, okay? Or if you're still in a relationship, it could be the end of a particular cycle with your partner that's lining you up for more intimate love, all right? But your advice for the first week is the 4 of Swords. Okay, Swords, possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius influence. The 4 of Swords is saying that you need to rest. You have been through difficult times. You have been through a battle. There has been a lot of stress on your mind. You need to rest. You need to recuperate. You need to chill out. It is necessary for the healing process, okay? This is not easy, okay? And you need to chill out and relax after it, okay? During the second week, you have got the Strength card. This is possibly a Leo influence, but you are strong. You are courageous. You will be putting one foot in front of the other and moving forward in strength, in power, all right? You have the strength to move on. You have become strong because of the situation. You will heal from it and be a better person for it. What I see beneath the surface is we have got the Prince of Swords, okay? Possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius influence. But the Prince of Swords is someone who is able to make many things happen at once. You've got many fingers in different pies, and that's absolutely fantastic. So you do have a lot going on. You are very capable. You are able to manage many things at once. Very good at multitasking, okay? Especially with things in regard to the earthly realm. So this could be work related, finances related, etc. But your advice card for the second week is we have got the 6 of Cups, possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence. The 6 of Cups is telling you, take a trip down memory lane, not the bad things, the good things. What did you enjoy doing when you were a child? What was your favorite ice cream? What was your favorite food? Well, go out and eat it. What was your favorite activity? Was there a song or a dance you like to do? Do it. Look at pictures of you, of your family and you when you were young, your friends when you were young. Is there a childhood friend you've gotten out of touch from, you've been thinking about contacting? Contact them, okay? So this is a look down memory lane, nostalgia, and also I always recommend to do this. Put your hands on your heart and ask your inner child, what would make you feel loved? And whatever it is, do it. In my opinion, we have many inner children within us They need to be parented. We are the parents of our inner children, okay? So just getting it, and that might be taking yourself out for a strawberry ice cream or whatever it is that you enjoyed, okay? During the third week, we have got the 10 of Wands, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius influence, possibly. This is someone who is at the top of their game, but they might be kind of forgetting the reason why they went there in the first place and might be a little bit stuck, right? But underneath the surface, even though you've got a goal, even though you've got a goal, you're thinking of moving forward with it, with the next step in your life, okay? And you are more than capable of that. Beneath the surface, we have got this really, really intense energy. We've got this Knight of Swords energy, okay? Swords, most likely you, possibly another Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You've got this hyper focus. You are just wanting to go in with, full blast into whatever this direction is, whatever your focus is. It could be a goal, it could be something related to work, but it is a goal, a direction in your life, okay, that you feel a lot of spiritual energy for. It's fulfilling in that sense, and you're really wanting to just go on into it, ignore other things, put the blinders on. But your advice, however, is almost like the opposite of your advice for the second week with the 6 of Cups, okay? Your advice card for the third week is the 5 of Pentacles, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence. Look, comment below, like, what was this end in the first week? Why are you having to rest and recuperate? I'm very, very curious about that. But the 5 of Pentacles during the third week is telling you that you really need to look about certain patterns in your present and how they connect to your childhood past. Is there pain and trauma that's being repeated, right? Is there a cycle that you need to look at? It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be painful, but this is something you seriously need to look at. So maybe looking at the good things during the second week is kind of a good start to get into the tough stuff during the third week. During the fourth week, we have got the 3 of Pentacles, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence. You are killing it at work, or whatever your skill or your trade is, whether it's just whatever it is that you do that makes you money, helps you survive, or, whatever it is, you're just amazing. You're making the improbable possible, okay? The seemingly impossible possible, all right? And people are noticing you're doing a very good job in that regard. Beneath the surface, we have got the 7 of Wands, Valor, okay? So the 7 of Wands is, you are accomplishing a lot, but you're like a lot, like 80%, 70, 80%, but you're not really accomplishing to your full potential. There might be like a little bit of you that's kind of holding yourself back, potentially a situation, but you can do 100%. You don't just have to do 80, 90%, right? You can do even more than what you are accomplishing a lot during the fourth week, but you can do even more. And your advice is the 8 of Wands, to listen to messages, okay? This message might come in fast, quick, and then there might be almost like a snowball effect, a whole bunch at the same time, right? But listen to the messages, okay? They'll come in fast. And you are now ready for your destiny cards, okay? But just remember, you're closing one chapter, completion, unity, and moving on, onwards and upwards, okay? So pick a number 1, 2, or 3. If you want, you can just click on the timestamps for destiny cards 1, 2, and 3 into the pinned comment below, okay? But seriously, like, I'm so curious. Please comment below, like, what's going on with you. It seems like you've got a lot going on, but you're able to just, like, get back up on your feet really, really quickly, which is super impressive. Not everyone can do that. It's almost like whatever this end is that's coming to completion during the first week, you're just moving on, like, so fast. In a sense, like, wait, I'll shuffle just a little bit more just to be certain. These are bigger cards. I'm not quite used to them yet, but I love them, and I love the vibrant color. My Mystic Monday stack. Just check out any information if you want to learn more about my cards. All right, if you picked one for your destiny cards, let's see what we've got. Whoa, okay, interesting. So if you picked one, on the surface, we've got the 6 of Cups, all right? Possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence. You also had the 6 of Cups during the second week as your advice card, right? So the 6 of Cups in this deck is saying, just don't get stuck in the past. Yes, look back, but don't get stuck, because sometimes you get so stuck in the past that and how things used to be with the nostalgia effect. And we've kind of put on these rose-colored glasses as well, that we don't see the people around us who love it us so much, and we don't really see how good we have it, okay? So you might want to try and focus on an attitude of gratitude. Like, think about 10 things you're grateful for right now. I'm thankful for my electricity. I'm thankful for the temperature. I'm thankful for the food in my fridge. I'm thankful I had a chat with, you know, my really good friend earlier today. I'm thankful that my cat loves me. Okay, so pick 10 things whenever you kind of get stuck in the past to bring you back to the present and make you appreciate the present and realize how good it is, okay? And beneath the surface, we've got the Princess of Swords, okay? That might have something to do with the Knight of Swords during the 3rd week, okay? But the Princess of Swords, you might be needing to really get back in the present, because it looks like there might be a little bit of drama or bullshit coming your way, but you will stand your ground. You will be capable of it, okay? I have a feeling it might have to do with the messages coming in during the 4th week, or it could be to do with the 3rd week with the Knight of Swords. Your advice card is the 2 of Swords, possible, obviously you, possibly another Aquarius, Gemini, Libra influence. The 2 of Swords is saying that, you know, is this standstill worth it? Like, if you might be feeling a little bit stuck, or a clashing of minds, a clashing of egos with someone. Is it worth it? You might need to kind of eventually pick up and move on. Is this really going anywhere? Like, is this going where you want it to go? All right, if you pick 2 for your destiny cards, let's see what we've got. Ooh. Oh, okay, this is really cool. I mean, on the surface, it doesn't seem that cool, but it is, trust me. All right, on the surface, we have got the 9 of Wands. Okay, this might have to do with the 10 of Wands during the 3rd week. You might have to watch your back a little bit. There might be some gossip behind your back, things going on behind the scenes that are not very, very good, an untrustworthy situation, but you are actually making it the best case scenario. So there might be a little bit of drama, but if it wasn't for your wisdom and intelligence and experience, it would actually be a lot of drama. You're actually avoiding a lot of a negative situation, okay? But beneath the surface, it's almost like you are being divinely guided. We've got the Hierophant. That also might be a Taurus influence, okay? But I feel like you are being divinely guided, and you do have, you know, spirit behind your back. They're actually creating the situation that you are avoiding a lot of negativity, okay? Your advice card is the Ace of Cups, okay? So possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence, but the Ace of Cups is telling you that, you know, to focus on a fresh new start for something that is gives you spiritual or emotional fulfillment, that gives you joy, that is emotionally fulfilling for you, okay? So you've got this new opportunity, go for it, and it is going to be emotionally fulfilling, sometimes represents a birth. If you, and I mean an actual birth, like of a baby, okay. If you picked 3 for your destiny cards, let's see what we've got. Okay, this is cool. So we've got, on the surface, the 8 of Swords, okay? And 8 of Swords, so you might be feeling a little bit stuck with a particular perspective. You might be, or this could be someone else around you it's really influencing you, okay? Someone is stuck, someone is stubborn. They don't realize that they're actually the person that is making their life or a little bit difficult by being stuck in a particular perspective, being blind to opportunities that are around them. And it might be, at least temporarily, not very good for relationships for people around them. There might be a lot of tension, but you know that they're really pissed off or really annoyed beneath the surface. They're trying to not let it show, but you know, you can sense it, or this other person can sense it in you. But you know, regardless of this feeling, underneath the surface, we've got the 3 of Wands. So ultimately, whatever this has to do with, there will be a victory. It's not the big victory that you want, but it's a victory nonetheless, and it's a stepping stone to the big victory that you do want. And we've got, as your advice card, the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is kind of like the opposite of this, right? The Queen of Swords is saying to look at things with a fresh new perspective, to cut through the bullshit, to look at things objectively, and you might even want to detach your heart from your mind in the situation, because sometimes when you're emotionally upset, right, it makes you not think clearly. So just at least temporarily, you might want to detach your head from your heart so you can try and think logically and rationally, okay? But essentially, this is a little victory, right? So that's good. Send me an email at contact@sinceretarot.co.uk if you would like a private reading. Also, you can check out my website. That's all down below in the information, as is my social media. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'd love to see you. I do monthly, mid-monthly videos. Definitely check them all out. Again, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Comment below what's going on with you. And yeah, I love reading your comments so much. So what is going on with you? Please tell me. Still here? You get a secret bonus card. Okay, thank you for sticking around until the end. I really appreciate it. So what is one more really important piece of advice that my beautiful Aquarians need to know for this month? Oh, I love this one. We have the Princess of Cups. Okay, this might be because you did potentially have the end to a loving relationship or something like that during the first week. The Princess of Cups is telling you to be romantic, to enjoy the beauty in life, to be sweet, to be gentle. Just, oh, I'm getting the tinglies right now. Just enjoy romance. Maybe flirt a little bit, okay? Have a great month. Bye.